Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do some time intelligence functions in Power Pivot in DAX. Then I'm going to start from this data model. Okay, in previous video I showed you how to connect this to create this business data model. Okay, and here the only thing I need here, my purpose here is to get a financial report, basically a very simple income statement by year, quarter, and month. And I want to get sales, cost of goods sold, sales and general administrative expenses, and earnings before interest and taxes, profit margin basically is what I want to get. Okay, and then I'm going to put a slicer by looking at the data by country. Okay, that is my purpose. Okay, then I'm going to start here where I'm going to here, if this is a representation of the sales business process, these two main events, orders and cash receipts, and these are the two main resources, products and cash accounts, and the rest are relationships and agents, okay, that participates in the event. Okay, then here what I want to get from this table is the detail of every invoice. Then from here I can get from quantity times unit price and the discount, I get a subtotal. I have the subtotal here, but I need to get the unit cost, okay, the cost of acquiring the product. Then that depends on the year, okay, and that depends on the year, then it is the unit cost. Then I'm gonna get that one, the unit cost into here, okay, and I'm gonna go to the data view and I'm gonna go to the history cost, to the order details, and here I'm gonna type equal to, and then I'm gonna put a related, and then I'm gonna use history cost, and I'm gonna get the unit cost. Okay, with the unit cost, and then I'm gonna multiply by the quantity. Okay, if I do this, then I'm gonna get like the product cost. Okay, it's not a unit cost because I already multiplied by the quantity. Okay, then right here I can get basically the margin. Okay, then this, if I do the subtotal, is the sales amount minus the product cost, then I'm gonna get the margin basically. Okay, the margin. Okay, now once I have that, now I have the product cost, then I can just do calculate the fields to compute the sales, the cost of goods sold, the sales and general administrative expenses, and the EBIT and profit margin. Okay, then I'm gonna go to the calculator field. Then I'm gonna create a calculator field. Then I can put, I'm gonna decide to put all the calculator fields related to income statement in the orders table. In this case, that doesn't matter in which table you put a calculator field, as long as you remember where you place it. And here I'm gonna call it sales. Okay, then sales is going to be equal to the sum of, I need to have in my mind the REA model. Then I know that the sales amount is in orders detail table. Then I can just search it in the subtotal, just the sum. Okay, I can change to currency and click OK. Okay, now I created one, but it's not showing me in the pivot table because I have no pivot table. Then I'm going to create another one. That is, I'm going to place it in the same place in orders. That's going to call cost of goods sold, and this is going to be the sum of orders, order details, and that is called product cost. Okay, and if I sum all of them, I'm going to get the cost of goods sold. And if you see right here, I'm just defining the calculated fields, and I have not indicated the level of aggregation that I'm going to do so in my next pivot table. Okay, I'm gonna do the next, sales general administrative expenses. In this case, the only administrative expense that I have in this model is the freight, the shipping fees. Then it's going to be sum to orders, that's in the orders table, that is called freight. And I'm going to sum them. Okay. Now I have the main elements of my income statement. I can see all of them here, or if I go to the data model, I can see them in the diagram view, in the orders. Now they are here. Okay, sales, cost of goods sold, general administrative expenses. Then I'm missing a bit. I can define that one very quickly. Then it's going to be just the difference. Here I'm going to call it a bit. It's going to be the difference between, just open a parenthesis and start typing sales, then this is sales minus, open that type of parenthesis, and then I'm going to type cost of goods sold, then minus sales and general administrative expenses, then that's it. Okay, and I select currency, and I have the main elements of an income statement. Okay, now before starting using the time intelligence functions, I gotta define one of my tables as a date table. Then this table has a specific dates of, if I go to this table, the calendar table, where it is, if I go to calendar table, I have every row is one day. Then I have from January 1st 2011 to this December. Okay, I have more than 1,000 rows. Then I have one row for every day of the 3 years. I have specific information about the name of the day, the year, the quarter, and the month. Okay, then this is going to be my date table. Then I'm going to mark it. I'm going to go to design, and I'm going to mark. I'm going to go to home, then I'm going to go to diagram view, and I select calendar. I go to design, and then I'm going to mark as a date table. Okay, and then here you need to define the attribute that has the day, the specific day. Okay, I'm going to click OK. Now this is my date table. Now I can start using the time intelligence DAX functions. Okay, I'm going to start with the first one. Okay, but then also before starting, I'm going to define a hierarchy. A hierarchy is going to be very useful for doing or designing dynamic pivot tables. Then this, I want to create a hierarchy for a calendar date. Then I click year, then I click control, and then the quarter and the month name, and then the day, in that order. Then I'm going to click the right click button. I'm going to type create hierarchy, and here I'm going to type a name for my hierarchy, and for my hierarchy I'm going to type calendar. Now the attributes are moved here in this hierarchy. It's called calendar. Now let's see what I can do with this. Then I'm going to go to home, I'm going to create a pivot table, and here I'm going to create a new pivot table, and then I'm going to use the calendar as my row. And as you see, then this is the nice part of using hierarchies. Then I can just do a dynamic pivot table with my hierarchy of the dates. And then here, then I can just go to my orders. Then I can start just dragging the sales, the cost of goods sold, the sales and general administrative expenses, and the EBIT that I had defined before. Okay, and then I can keep opening by quarter, by month, and even by day. I can see the information by day. Okay, this is a nice thing of time intelligence functions and also a hierarchy. Okay, then in the next video I'm going to show you other interesting functions of time intelligence.